Hey guys, it's Wes, not your normal miner here. Today we got another fun one for you. Today we have an episode of Worker Work. That's right. Worker Work is a series of behind the scenes of the day-to-day life of a GPU mining farmer. So we are here at the mining farm. We've got a lot of requests to talk about cooling and what we do to cool the farm. So we are here on one of the intake walls for the first section on what we call phase 1. And on the other side of this is some evaporative cooling. So we'll head over there in just a second to show you that. But in this section here, we've got things kind of tore out. So we're going to force cool air through these rows. And then we're going to go ahead and force all cool air through here. Airflow is key, guys. We do not have any air conditioning in this farm. Currently, we do have some evaporative cooling that we're going to talk with you about. But you can see we have this aisleway here, and what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to let a little bit more cool air go to the new section where we're ready for more workers, and over here. So, like we said in this episode of Worker Work, we're going to talk with you guys about cooling, how we cool. Airflow is key, like we said. If you guys like these kinds of videos, if you're new to the channel, now's a good time to hit that subscription icon in the upper right hand corner. That way you can keep up with all of our episode of Worker Works. So you can see another one of our team members here. He is out on the grind working on riser issues and those types of things. It takes a slew of us, a team of us out here to keep these things going. But with this episode, we wanted to talk with you guys about the cooling. So this is the newer section in phase 1, and as you can see, it's blown out. And there's more airflow here than there is in the first section. So what we are planning on doing is we are planning on mimicking or mirroring this, blowing this wall out and getting rid of the evaporative cooling. Like I said, we're going to go out and talk with you guys about that evaporative cooling here pretty soon. But airflow is the key, guys. I can't say this enough. Now, if you have negative pressure but not enough airflow comes in, that's just the same. That's not as good. Let's go ahead and show you the exit or the exhaust side. You can see here we've got some temporary rows, but you can see these fans shoot cool air all the way across, and this is how we're going to keep things cool. I know a lot of people have been commenting in our videos saying you guys are crazy for doing it this way. Well, unless you're here feeling how the air goes through these things, you guys really wouldn't be able to. I mean, like I said, it's crazy. You wouldn't think of it, but we've got cold air coming in here, and it goes through the rigs. And yes, it does get warmer as it gets through here. But then we've got that other pocket of fresh air coming. And that's going to be able to once again go through all of those. So that's probably the first time you guys have actually seen a video like that, because it's never been like this before. So you guys can actually see all that air comes across all of these rows. And that's how we cool the GPU mining farm. Once again, we're going to blow those walls out. We're currently on HIVEOS. One of the things with HIVEOS is it allows us to be able to make this move that we did. With the stability of our workers and the reporting with HIVEOS, we're using Team Red Miner. Things have been great. We've been able to actually move more than half the farm. Here you can see this is the exit of the farm on this first room in phase 1. The first part of phase 1, we have 1 fan, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 fans just in this one part alone, and we do have negative pressure. As you're standing right here, you feel air moving right across you. But yeah, with this episode of Worker Work, we've had so many questions about cooling here this last week, especially with some of our photos and stuff. We just wanted to show you guys that. So there's the exhaust. Let's go ahead and show you guys the evaporative cooling. How's that sound? As you guys know, in some of our other episodes of Worker Works, we used to have all of the 7 and 8 GPU workers in this section. And these rows went like this, actually. And what that did was this air would channel right by and not cool the GPU. So what we've done here is like we showed you. The air comes across and it's forced through the GPUs. And that is how we are cooling this GPU mining farm, guys. Oh my goodness, we're having fun smashing stuff. Here's that networking that we've been working on. We'll show you guys this other one that we just wrapped up. But yeah, so this is where the air comes in, and we do have better airflow in this side than over there, most certainly. Let's go take a quick peek at that evaporative cooling. I know that people love to see that. We got some other stuff in the works out here as well, but that's those intakes for that new section in phase 1. And then here it is, guys, the evaporative cooling. It was running off of a pond and a pump. We're using water from the ground, so that's why it's rusty. But that water comes through and it trickles down, trickle through here, and all that air moving. Like I said, guys, airflow is definitely the key. Most important thing with anything, with cooling your GPU mining farm. We are in the Midwest. We do see people have a lot of questions about humidity and such. It's so dry inside of here with all the heat. I mean, we have a very low fail rate, in my opinion, of cards and such. With that being said, just like with anything, guys, things will break when you have enough of them. That's the things that you see. But wrapping up this episode of Worker Work, you guys, the community, are great. You guys were the ones that wanted me to show you how we've been cooling the GPU mining farm. And as we wrap it up, we'll take you guys back over here and we'll show you that intake all the way to that exhaust one more time. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you let us know what else you want to see on Worker Work. Cold air comes in, goes through this row, this row, this row, this row, and there it is. This row right there. So there's our exhaust, guys. So my name's Wes. I'm not your normal miner, and we've been out here at the GPU mining farm talking with you about GPU mining farm cooling. This has been an episode of Worker Work. Thank you.